everybody's job at times seems more like a chore than a blessing.
Right.
I don't care how much you love your job, and I love my job.
Yeah, me too.
There are times when, like I say, it just seems like the burden is too much to bear. You just feel totally overwhelmed by the responsibilities of the job from time to time. There are times you're going to be miserable in life with your job. There are times when it's all you can do to get out of bed and go face it again because things are not going right now. That's okay. You know, everybody goes through those times. Everybody has suffered those. But we're here for a reason. God called us to this job because He knows we can handle it. Sometimes you just got to cinch up your belt, roll up your sleeves, and work through those tough times. Because this is what God expects you to do. In whatever calling God has for us, things are going to be difficult. You can't say that God's got it in for you. I don't think God has it in for anybody. Sometimes life treats you well, sometimes life treats you poorly. It's not what life does to you, it's what you do with the task and the talents and the capabilities that God gives you. That is what is important. I see most jobs as callings. I just don't think people recognize that in real life. You know, they don't see that you've been called to be a teacher, you've been called to be a nurse, you've been called to be, you know, the guy who climbs the telephone poles or the electric poles in the middle of the electric storm to restore everybody's electricity. Just because you don't have a really high-paying job or a job that just looks fancy or sounds great or is one of those kind of jobs that everybody likes to read novels or watch movies about, doesn't mean that your calling is not very important. It is very important. We need all these things. You know, we need all these things done for us. And God understands that. And He gives us all different talents and different likes and dislikes to draw us to those jobs. And then, like I say, lights a fire in your soul, lights a fire in your belly to give you a passion for it. There are several people that I went to school with, went to college with, that have jobs, very nice jobs, very high-paying jobs, and they hate them. I have a friend, dear friend, the best friend I've ever had in my life. He's like a brother to me. He's now living up in the Seattle area, but what he really wants to do is teach English. He wants to be an English teacher. What he does is he's a certified pension consultant working for one of the big 5 accounting firms, setting up pension plans and retirement deals and all this, you know, for major corporations. That's what he does. It pays very well. And he hates it. But he won't quit. That's what pays the bills, you know. That's what's paying the mortgage on the house and for the nice cars and all that sort of thing. And I've told him several times, if this is not what you really want to do, if this is not what lights a fire under you to get out of bed and go to work every day, why do you do it? And that's his answer is, well, you know, I got to pay the bills. And my response is, you know, you can live on a whole lot less money. Find something that fires you up, that gets you excited, that you want to do. Pursue that dream. That's what's important. This is what God is telling you to do. He wants you to be a teacher. You can tell because this is where your heart and your soul and your gut tell you you're supposed to be. This is where you should be. He won't do it because it doesn't pay enough. It's not prestigious enough. You know, it won't buy him a new car every other year or whatever. He's missing the point. He's missing the point.